Councilman Darren Sharif. And we have Kabili Tayari, I'm sorry, Kabili, Deputy Mayor of Jersey City. And we have two people here who are always on the front line, keeping us safe and secure. Fire Director of Newark, Fatin Ziad, is in the back. And also our new police director, police chief, truly on the front line, is Chief Sheila Coley. I believe she's in the house. And it's funny because I'm sitting in the back, and every once in a while you see someone pass who's really part of what we consider Newark royalty, not only some members of the NAACP, but I saw a woman here in a beautiful gold hat. And she reminds me of yesteryear and tomorrow. Remember Gwendolyn Goldsby Grant, I believe, is here. Yes. We are always honored by her presence. And at this time, we're going to go ahead and move the program forward, and with a dramatic presentation from one of our own, Ashley Crooks, who is one of the members of our Newark AXO group.
She's dramatic.
Yeah, okay. Today I'll be performing a piece entitled Toussaint from For Color Girls, Who Consider Suicide When the Rainbow Isn't Enough, by Ntozake Shanghai. The library was right down from the trolley track, across from the laundromat, through the big shining floors and granite pillars old St. Louis is famous for. I found Toussaint. But not till after months of Cajun Katie, Pippi Longstockings, Christopher Robin, Eddie Hayward, and the Pooh Bear in the children's room. Only Pioneer Girls and Magic Rabbits and big city white boys. I knew I wasn't supposed to, but I ran into the adult reading room and came across Toussaint, my first black man. I never counted George Washington Carver because I didn't like peanuts. Still, Toussaint was a black man. A Negro, like my mama said, who refused to be a slave. And he spoke French, and he allowed no white man to tell him nothing. Not Napoleon, not Maximilian, not Robespierre. Toussaint Louverture was the beginning of reality for me. In the summer contest for Who Colored Child could read 15 books in 3 weeks, I won. And raved all about Toussaint Louverture in the afternoon ceremonies. Was disqualified because Toussaint belonged in the adult reading room. And I cried and carried dead Toussaint home in the book. He was dead and living to me, because Toussaint and them, they held the citadel against the French. African spirits from out of the ground, he led their army of zombies, while he cannonballed shooting spirits to free Haiti, and they wasn't slaves no more. Toussaint Louverture became my secret love at the age of 8. I entertained him in my bedroom under the covers with a flashlight way into the night. We discussed strategies, how to remove white girls from my hopscotch games, and etc. Toussaint was laying in bed with me next to Raggedy Ann, and I decided to run away from my integrated home, integrated street, integrated school. 1955 was not a good year for little black girls. Toussaint said, let's run away. So I said, all right, and I packed some very important things in a brown paper bag so I wouldn't have to come back. Then we took the Hoddymont streetcar down to the river. Last stop, only 15 cents, because there wasn't nobody to see Toussaint except me. And we walked all down through North St. Louis, where the French settlers used to live, in tiny brick houses all huddled together with barely Mr. Windows and shingles, and even with colored kids playing and women on low porches sipping beer. We could go down to the river, like this is where we're gonna stow away on a Creole fisherman for Port-au-Prince. And we could just talk and read all the time and eat fried bananas. We was just walking and skipping past old drunk men when this young old boy jumped out at me saying, hey girl, you better come over here and talk to me. Well, I turned to Toussaint, who was furious, and I said, you silly old boy, you better leave me alone, Toussaint's gonna get you. corner laughing all in my face. Yellow girl, you must be somebody to know my name so quick. I was disgusted. I wanted to get on to Haiti without some silly old boy bothering me. Still, he kept standing there. So I'm on to Louverture. What should I do? Finally, I asked him, well, who are you? He said, my name is Toussaint Jones. I looked at him with his skinny out corduroy pants, striped t-shirt with holes in both elbows, and a new scalpel with his left eye, and I said, what's your name again? He said, I'm Toussaint Jones. Well, I'm on my way to see Toussaint Louverture in Haiti. Are you any kin to him? He don't take nothing from no white folks, and they got a country all they own, and they ain't no slaves. He looked at me all funny and said, look at here, girl. My name is Toussaint Jones, and I'm right here looking at you. I don't take nothing from no white folks. You don't see nothing around here, do you? And he sort of puffed out his chest, and he said, come on, let's go down to the docks and look at some boats. I was real puzzled going down to the docks with my brown paper bag and my books. I was sad because I felt Toussaint Louverture sort of leave me. Until I realized Toussaint Jones wasn't too different from Toussaint Louverture. Except the old one was in Haiti, and this one was with me, speaking English and eating apples. Yeah, Toussaint Jones was all right with me. No telling what all spares we can move down by the river, 1955. Hey, wait!